Okay, hello everyone and welcome back. So today we have a special lesson and we have a special topic. Yes, in this lesson we are going to learn the simple present perfect, sorry, not simple but present perfect tense. Okay. Okay, yes, and hello and welcome again. Yes, let's see what present perfect tense is. Let's identify it. Let's learn the identity of it. Let's learn the function of it. Let's learn how it functions, how it works. Okay. Yes, we already have a general opinion about past, present, and future. Yes, for example, we studied trip lesson 6. We studied it in the past and present, for example. We are still studying English, and about future, we are going to study present perfect tense today. Okay, and we will study trip 8 after this trip 7. Okay, trip 7 of tour 1 of the intermediate level. Okay. Yes, what is the present perfect tense? Of course, first and foremost, it is about the past, okay? It started in the past at a point of time, and it has just finished. So this is 90% the explanation, description of present perfect tense is this, okay? It started in the past and it has just finished in present, okay? It has a connection with the present. This is the difference. Okay, I think the example sentences will say a lot about it, will describe it better. Okay. For example, the structure of it is this. Subject is always, as you know, at the beginning. Then according to the singularity or plurality of the subject, have or has, haven't or hasn't come, and then verb 3. So this is the first time that we will focus on verb 3. Okay. Not verb 1, not verb 2, but verb 3. And then, of course, each verb requires an object. And we also need a time expression, a place expression, or a manner expression. Okay. Okay, this is lesson 7. This is lesson 7, trip 7. Okay, present tense of to be. This is lesson 7. We have already studied lesson 6. Yes. So we have just finished it. We have just finished lesson 6. So it has a connection with the present because we haven't started 7. We haven't started 7 lesson 7. Okay. Yeah, we haven't studied lesson 7 or trip 7 yet. Okay. We are going to study it today. This is future. We are going to study trip 7 today in this lesson. Now we are about to start it. Okay. We are about to start. Let's start then. Okay. Let's start today's lesson. Okay. Yes, again, please remember, we have studied trip 6. We have studied trip 6. We finished trip 6. Okay, this is simple past tense. Okay, we finished trips. If we say we finished trip 6, we left it in the past. Okay. Okay. And we will see the details in this presentation. Okay. What about you? What does the GIF say? I haven't studied it. I haven't studied it yet. Okay. So he's going to study it. He's going to learn it. And we are going to study it too in the future. So it's all about, or we should know a general opinion about past, present, and future. They are really essential in English or in every language. Okay. Yes, present continuous tense. The race, I am winning. The GIF says, I am winning. I am winning. Okay. I am running. I am running, for example. I am talking now. I am told, you know this. I am talking now. You are listening. He says, I am winning. Okay, the race is about to finish. The race is about to finish. Did it finish? No, it didn't finish. Has it finished? No, it hasn't finished yet. Okay, but it will finish soon. What will finish soon? The race will finish soon. Maybe in a minute or maybe in a few seconds. The race will finish. So the race is about to finish also has a future message in it. Okay, the race is about the race is about to finish. Sorry, is about to be about to. For example, we are about to start our new topic today. We are about to start. We are about to start present perfect tense. Today's subject. Okay. Okay. And okay, the race has finished. And the winner is Bob. Now, right now, the winner is Bob. Now, this is the first sentence, the example sentence of the present perfect tense and the first dialogue of present perfect tense. Bob has won the race. Is it clear? Bob has won the race, just won. Okay, it started in the past, but it has a connection with the present. Bob is still tired. Bob is still sweaty. Okay, there is sweat on on his face, for example. So Bob has won the race. Who has lost the race? So it will go on and on like this. Who has lost the race? John has lost the race. So John is still unhappy, but Bob is still happy. Okay? Why Bob? The evidence. Being happy is the evidence of what? Being happiness is the evidence of the fact that Bob has won the race. Because of this, he is still happy. Okay. Have Bob and John seen the coach? Yes, they have seen the coach. Okay. Who has reported the match to the manager? The coach has reported the match to the manager. Okay. Win, won, won. The second form and the third form are the same. Lose, lost, lost. See, saw, seen, report, reported, reported. Regular verbs only takes ed, both in the second and the third form. So our focus must be on the verb 3. Okay. And for example, see, saw, seen. Our business today is with seeing. Okay, we are going to focus on verb 3. Okay. Yeah, there is an unhappy person. Okay. Who was the winner? Yes, who was the winner? The winner was Bob. Who was the loser? The loser was John. So this is John, and he is still unhappy. Okay, so the loser was John, but still he says uh, says that he's still going on saying that it was me, it was me. It here means the winner. The winner was me. The winner was me. This is not justice. This is injustice. Okay. They didn't behave fairly. Something like this. Okay, dialogue 2. For example, I have applied for a job. Yeah, I have applied for a job, and the application form is still in the hand of the officer, for example. Yeah, I have applied for a job. You have ridden a horse, so maybe you are still holding the rope of the horse. Okay, the rein of the horse. Okay. He has driven a sports car. Look at him, please. He has driven. Drive, drove, driven. He has driven a sports car, but he is still in the sports car. This is really a perfect example. He has driven. It has finished. It has completed. Okay? It started in the past and has just finished now. He has driven a sports car. For that kind of situations, we use present perfect tense. Sorry. Yes, this is 90%. The present perfect tense is this. It is in this picture, in this image. He has driven a sports car. The car has stopped and he is still in the car. Okay. She has watched a documentary. Meral, for example. Mary has watched a documentary. It has attacked a rabbit, a tiger, an eagle. An eagle has attacked a rabbit, and she screamed, for example. Okay? Why? Because an eagle has attacked a rabbit and is stood up and screamed. Okay. We have boiled 8 eggs. Okay. We have boiled 8 eggs. The eggs are still hot, but finished. This is present perfect tense. This is the identity of present perfect tense. You have cooked lunch. You have cooked lunch. Okay. You have cooked lunch. The lunch is still hot, but you turned off the oven because you have cooked lunch. They have decided to buy a villa. Yeah, they have decided to buy a villa and they are ready to go to buy a villa. They have decided. Okay. What have I done? What have I done? You have applied for a job. A says, for example, I have applied for a job. So B asks, again, asks the question, what have I done? You have applied for a job. What have you done? What have you done? So C says, I have ridden a horse. Okay. What has Tom done? What has Tom done? Tom has driven. This is Tom, for example. Tom has driven a sports car. Okay. Do, did, done. Done is the third form. So we ask our question like this. What has Tom done? He has driven a sports car. He is still in the car. Okay. I found my way. There is a motto. I have found my way. I have found myself. Yes, you can use it in different expressing different ideas. Okay, not just physical, talking about physical things, but talking about spiritual and psychological things. I have found myself. Okay, it's good that you found yourself. You found your identity. You found your personality. Okay, I found my way. Okay. Yes, the present perfect tense is used, or we use it as active. This is a passive explanation. The present perfect tense is used, or we use present perfect tense as a, for example. This is 90% present perfect tense is this, okay? 90%. A, for recently completed actions. Yes, for recently completed, finished actions with visible results in the present. Let's go backward and take a look at Tom. Tom is, that Tom is in the car is a visible evidence, okay? Visible evidence. We understand that the action has finished, has completed. So, oh, we say, Tom has driven a car. Tom has driven a car. Okay. Okay. What have you lost? Okay. What have you lost? I have lost. I have lost my wallet. I have lost my identity card. I have found my identity. Thank God. But I have lost my identity card. Okay. For example. How many flowers have you picked? They smell nice. Okay. How many flowers have you picked? They are still in the hand of the person. Okay. How many flowers have you picked? They are beautiful. You can add. You can go on speaking like this. They are beautiful. Okay. Because it has, again, let's say it, the present perfect tense has a connection with the present. Okay. Although it has finished. Okay. 3. Selma has followed Zehra to come here, or to go to this art gallery. Selma has followed Zehra to go to the meeting. Selma has followed, okay? But the following action has finished. Zehra is there, is here now, okay? Zehra is here now. Selma, sorry. And of course, Selma and Zehra are here. Selma has followed Zehra to come here. Okay? The following action has finished. They are here. Who has followed David? Robert has followed David to come here. Follow is a regular verb. We use this one. Okay? Okay. Verb 3. This is our point. This is our focus point today. Okay. A police officer, in general, a police officer follows a criminal. This is active. Now let's make an investment about the future. Yes, in this intermediate level, we will start learning the passive voice like this. A criminal is followed, okay? A criminal is followed by a police officer. This is the passive voice, passive structure. Follow or pursue is also a nice word. Chase, yes. A police officer pursues a criminal. A police officer chases a criminal. This is his or her job. Okay. They don't follow. The police pursue the criminals. They don't follow the innocent. The police is always plural. We learned it. Okay. The police pursue the criminal, not the innocent. They don't follow the innocent people. The innocent is also plural. Okay. A criminal, yeah, this is passive for person. Innocent means not guilty, not criminal. Okay. Follower is a person. Okay. Follower is a person. For example, Selma is a follower here in this dialogue. Okay. Follower. Dialogue 4. The students have answered the questions. They are very happy. Okay. They are still very happy. Have the teachers told them to leave or to wait? The teachers have told them, either one is fine, to leave. Okay, to leave. Or to wait and to see the result, the score, to see the score. Okay. Now, this is interesting and very striking. And it is word screen shutting. Yes, screen shutting. Okay, who has eaten habanero? Sorry. Who has eaten habanero pepper? Habanero is the hottest kind of chili pepper. Yeah, the hottest chili pepper. Who has eaten habanero? Peter. So Peter has eaten habanero. But how does he feel? Dialogue 5, Simon. What's the matter with you? Peter. I've eaten. Okay, I have eaten hot pepper. My mouth is burning up. This image symbolizes it. My mouth is burning up. Means I have a burning sensation in my mouth. What's the matter with Tony? He has eaten hot meal. He has drunk hot milk, for example. So there is something wrong with his mouth again. Maybe his mouth is burning up as as well. Okay. What's the matter with Tony? Mark answers. Tony has eaten hot meal, has eaten hot soup, for example. Dialogue 6, Nahid. You are happy and smiling. You are happy and smiling, question and exclamation. Okay, why? Why is it like this? Why are you like this? What is the reason? Yeah, Betty, I've graduated. It's clear now. I've graduated. What's the matter with Clara? She seems unhappy. Unfortunately, she hasn't graduated. Okay, yet. She hasn't graduated yet. And so she is still unhappy, but Betty is happy. Why? He has just graduated. Okay. Dialogue 7. What's the matter with you? You are surprised. What is the reason of this surprise? Surprise is both noun and verb. You are surprised. Surprised is here, in fact, verb 3, and it's also an adjective. Okay, surprised person, for example. Yes. My parents have bought a smartphone for me. So, his or her parents have surprised me. Okay? Okay. What's up with you? You look happy. I have seen my old friend. Or I have seen one of my old friends. Or I have seen an old friend of mine. These are also useful expressions. I have seen my old friend. is enough, of course. But if you say, I have seen one of my old friends, or I have seen an old friend of mine. Okay. This is why I am happy. This is why I look happy. Okay. 8, I am happy because I've seen an old friend. Why? Or I visited. I visited an old friend. Why do you look annoyed, bothered? Why do you look annoyed? I have lost the key of my car. Yes, I have lost the key of my car. What have you lost? I have lost something, for example. I've lost something. What have you lost? I have lost the key of my car. I haven't found it. I haven't found the key of my car yet. Okay. Dialogue 9. Miriam is relieved, happy, relaxed. Yes. Miriam is relieved because she has found the suitable place to play. Why is Elvan optimistic? He is optimistic. He is optimistic because he has had, yeah, to have, had. He has had a piece of good news about the future. So Elvan is optimistic. He has had, he has got, he has gotten a piece of good news. So you can ask, for example, these are all adjectives here. Why is Ahmed suspicious? Why are you excited? Why am I surprised? Why is Nadia confident? Why is Banu stressed? Why is Kenan relaxed? Okay. Dialogue 10. I have heard that our team has won 3-0. 3-0. In football, they don't say 0, but they say nil instead of 0 or O. Yes, our team has won 3-0. What's wrong with Tom? What's wrong with Tom? Why does he look embarrassed? B says, haven't you noticed that he isn't wearing his football boots? He forgot them in the changing or dressing room. What has happened to Julia? She looks anxious, frightened. She looks afraid. She looks terrified. She looks anxious, or she looks frightened. These are frightened and terrified are also verb 3. Something has frightened Julia. Something or somebody has terrified. Okay, terrified Julia. Yes, this is why she looks frightened. She looks afraid. Maybe she has seen, okay? She has just seen something afraid, something frightening, something terrifying. Okay. Something terrific. Oh, fierce dog. Why? What has happened? What has happened to Julia? She looks anxious or she looks terrified. She has seen a fierce dog. Okay, a fierce dog. Not a lovely dog, but a fierce dog. Like this. This is a fierce dog. Julia looks frightened as or because she has seen a fierce dog. So Julia looks frightened is passive. Active form is like this. For example, Julia is frightened or looks frightened. We will study them in a full presentation in the following videos. Now, this dog, this fierce dog, has frightened. Let me write it here, yes, to invest our future, to prepare ourselves for the future, for passive structure. This sorry. This fierce dog has frightened her, Julia. I think it's clear. Yes. This fierce dog has frightened her, active. Or Julia is frightened or looks frightened. Okay. Is passive. I think that much is enough now. For now, okay. Our lesson today, our subject is not the passive voice, but it is a preparation for us for the future subject. Okay. Yes, these are really important, and these are the important parts or characteristics, features, yes, features of present perfect tense. Just for example, yes, we have just studied dialogue 11, okay? We have just studied dialogue 11 because we are going to study, we are about to study dialogue 12, okay? We have just studied dialogue 11 already, but we have already studied dialogue 1, okay? Dialogue 1 and 2. We have already studied dialogue 1 and 2. What about yet? But the next dialogue is 13. So we haven't, okay, negative sentence. We haven't studied dialogue 13 yet, okay? At the end of the sentence, we haven't studied dialogue 13 yet, okay? With ever, for example, it has a stressing, yes, more, it makes sentence more striking, okay, to stress a message. We use it. For example, have you ever eaten avocado? Have you ever seen a polar bear? Yes. Never, I have never. Instead of seeing, I have not, and you are familiar with it. I have never, for example. I have never seen a polar bear. Okay. I have never seen a rhino, for example. You know it. Yes, dialogue 12. The plane, let's take a look at the plane. There's a plane here. The plane has just arrived. Okay. It is on the ground. Yes, the plane has just arrived. It is on the airport, on the ground, but it is still working. Okay. Has it stopped yet? No, it hasn't stopped yet. Okay. Have we studied dialogue 12? No, we haven't studied dialogue 12 yet. Okay. C, yes. If it is also possible. Yes, it has just stopped. Okay, it has just stopped. You haven't recognized it. C says to B, you haven't recognized it. Yeah, an abstract verb. You haven't recognized it. Okay. So the fact is that, what is the fact? The fact is that the plane has just stopped. And it is not in the air, it is on the airport, on the land. Okay, I think it's clear. Home, sweet home. Yes, a nice thing in English. Yes, sweet home, the image says. Dialogue 13 now. A, Peter has already cleaned the windows. Has already. Okay? Peter has already cleaned the windows. Have Harry and Paul cleaned the windows yet? No, they haven't cleaned them yet. No, they haven't cleaned the windows yet. Or she says again, yes, you are wrong. You haven't recognized. You haven't recognized it, the fact. They have already, okay? They have already cleaned the windows. They have done their job. Okay. Now, yes, write, wrote, written, but our focus should be on written today. Okay. Yes, please. Dialogue 14. Osman and Nadir has written the questions. Okay. Has Osman answered them yet? No, he hasn't answered them yet. What about Nadir? Nadir has just answered them. Okay. He is not having the exam now. Okay. He is not having the exam. Because he has just answered all the questions. Dialogue 15. Nadir has already answered the questions. Nadir has already answered the questions. Has he given the paper to the teacher yet? Yes, he has just given. He has just given the paper, exam paper, to the teacher. Okay, another give. Walking out of a class. He has finished. Yes, he has finished answering the questions. And he is walking out of a class. You just finished a test. Yes. Have you just finished? He has just finished. Okay. He has just answered all the questions. Who has just given the test paper to the authorities? Bobby. Oh, this is Bobby. So Bobby has just given the test paper to the authorities. And he is happy. Dialogue 16a. I haven't found my phone yet. I haven't found. Find, found. Second and third are the same. I haven't found my phone yet. Have you found yours? Yes, I've found mine. Or yes, I've just found mine or my phone. Mine means, my phone. Now, turn. Of course, they are the same, but we have to write it like this. Third form, also regular verb, turned. Opened, closed. Okay. 17. Turn on the lights, please. A says to B. Turn on the lights, please. I have. Yeah. For example, this morning, I told my grandkid, be careful while he's riding a bike. Be careful. I told him, be careful. She said, I will. Yeah, I will. Okay. Turn on the lights, please. I have. What does it mean? I have turned. I have already turned. I have already turned on the lights. I have. I can see everything. Why can't I see them? Why can't I see them? Oh, maybe there is something wrong with your eyes. Okay. Okay, now the present perfect and be part. This is also important. The present perfect tense is used to express experience. Okay? But let's think deeply. Our experiences also has a connection with the present. They are in our memory. Yes. Okay, to express experience. For example, let's be careful. Shall we? For example, let's be careful. 18a. I've met a normal bear a few times in my life. How many times have you met or have you seen a polar bear? I have seen a polar bear twice, for example, twice in my life. Okay, it is in our memory. Now, heal means make better or recover or cure. Yes. 10 healing herbs with medical benefits. Healing the healers. Yeah. An ironic motto. Okay. Healing herbs, spices list. Have you ever seen a healer in your life? Have you ever seen a healer in your life? Yes, I have seen a healer in my life. Have you ever seen a man with 3 ears? No, I have never seen a man with 3 ears. Okay. No, I haven't. No, never. No, I have never seen a man with 3 ears. No, I haven't seen. I haven't ever. I have never or I haven't ever. Okay? I haven't ever seen a man with 3 ears. Okay. I think this is an advanced explanation. In advanced level, yes. In harmonetry, we will study it. Let me delete it. I have deleted, yes. I have deleted the additional information. Okay, these are clear now. Dialogue 19. Have you seen a science fiction film? No, I haven't seen one. No, I have never seen one. Yeah, this is also important. Have you seen a science fiction film? No, I haven't seen one. No, I have never seen one. Have you seen the Interstellar? No, I haven't seen it. Who has seen it? Cemil Bey has seen it. Yes, Cemil Bey has seen the Interstellar. Now mentioning experience. For example, dialogue 28. I have seen The Last Samurai. Now, as an experience, we use present perfect tense. But in general, I have seen, okay? I have seen The Last Samurai. But when we go in details, when we want to give extra information about it, we use simple past tense. And when we want to learn something about an experience, we ask simple past questions. This is a really important knowledge or important detail. Okay, for example, A says, I have seen The Last Samurai. When did you? When did you see it? On the 7th of May, on the 17th of May. Yeah. What was it like? Okay. Tell me a bit more about it. What was it like? It was interesting. Was it more interesting than Mission Impossible? Yes or no? Yes, for example, it was more interesting than Mission Impossible. Who did you watch it with? Yeah, who did you watch it with? I watched it with my brother. Yes, see, so seen again. Watched. Emizar, was, were, been. Okay. For example, I am a teacher. I am a retired teacher now. Okay. I was a teacher. So I have been a teacher for 45 years. I have been a teacher. This is the time of getting this message. Okay, I have been a teacher for 45 years. Okay. Had. I have, for example, I have a computer. I had it 3 months ago. Okay, 3 months ago. But our subject is this today. I have had this computer for 3 months. Okay, for 3 months. I had it 3 months ago. Doesn't have a connection with the present. We talk about a story. Okay, I had it 3 months ago. It is in the past. But if I say I have had it for 3 months, it includes also the present. Okay, comparison, it says. Now 21. Bekir has read. Read. Okay, read first form, read second and third. But the form is doesn't change, remain the same, but the pronunciation changes. Okay, it becomes like this: read, read, read. Okay, so Bekir has read 4 books this month. Has he read War and Peace? Yes, he has also read War and Peace. Or no, he hasn't. No, he hasn't read War and Peace yet. But he will, for example. But he will. Mentioning experience. Yes, let's focus our attention again. 22A. Have you eaten fish and chips in your life? Do you have an experience like this? Yeah. Have you eaten fish and chips in your life? Yes, I've eaten it once. When did you eat it? In detail. Questions. We use simple past tense. When did you eat it? I ate it 10 years ago. Where did you eat it? I ate it in London. How was it? It was delicious. Have you ever ridden a camel? Yes, I have ridden a camel. So you go in details like when did you ride it? How was it? Okay. Now mentioning future plan or project. Yeah, with present perfect tense, it is also interesting. 23. Have you written your story? For example, let's focus on the situation of the dialogue, okay? Have you written your story? No, I haven't written it yet. I didn't start in the past, okay? When are you going to write it? I'm going to write it next summer. Where are you going to write it? I'm going to write it in Samsun while I am on holiday. How do you think it will be? I think it will be thrilling, exciting. Have you ever visited Belgium? No, unfortunately, I have never visited Belgium. Okay. So, in negative questions, we go in detail with future sentences. Okay, if you haven't done something, you will give the detail. We will learn the detail by making future sentences. So if you haven't written, for example, when will you write it? When are you going to write it? Yes, something like this. This is also important, an essential detail. I have visited London 3 times. Yes, this is my experience, okay? It is in my memory. I have visited London 3 times. How many times have you visited London up to now or so far? Yes, I have visited London 10 times. Okay, this is my experience. I have an experience like this, for example. Yes, 25. I have never danced folkloric dances. I have never means, let's also take notice of it. I have not ever danced folkloric dances. Have you ever worn folkloric costumes? Yes, once. When did you wear them? When did you wear them? Where were worn? I wore the second one. I wore them when I was at primary school. Okay. 26. Have you ever played table tennis in your life? No, I have never ever, okay, played it. Or no, I haven't ever played it, but I played mini golf last year. Did you like it? Or, for example, we can put a question here. Have you ever played table tennis in your life? No, I have never played it. When do you think? Yeah. Be as a summary, yes, if B says or asks a question like this, No, I haven't ever played it, but let's make ask a question like this. When do you think when do you think you will when do you think you will play it? Let's use pronoun. Okay. So let B say I okay, let's keep it short. I will play it next week. I will play it next week. Maybe, no, okay, anyway, that's enough. Probably, maybe is also possible. Now, but I played. But I played mini golf last year. Did you like it? Where did you play it? Etc. etc. Yes, of course, I liked it very much. So there is a motto: never ever give up. If you write it on the Google, you can find a lot of mottos about it. Never ever give up. Never ever give up. Yeah. Okay, yes, quiz time. Tour 2, trip 7. Please rewrite. Write again. Please rewrite the following sentences. Okay? 1. Melih wrote his last story 3 months ago. Is it clear? Melih wrote his last story 3 months ago. Now, this is simple past tense. How can you give the same message by using present perfect tense and by connecting it to the present? Okay. Melih wrote his last story 3 months ago. Or Melih hasn't written any stories for 3 months. Yes, still he is not writing any stories. Okay, it means that he is not writing a story today. Even today, he wrote his last story 3 months ago, and that's it. Okay. 2. Tarık started wanting to have a laptop 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. So, Tarık, a laptop for 2 weeks. Simple past tense. Tarık started wanting to have a laptop 2 weeks ago. Want doesn't take ing in continuous tenses, okay? In tenses, but as a gerund, we can use wanting, to want is an infinitive. For example, Tarık started. For Tarık wanted to want, for example. It's also possible. Tarık wanted to want. Yeah. Okay. Tarık started wanting to have a laptop 2 weeks ago. So we give the same message in simple present tense like this. Tarık has wanted. Okay. Tarık has wanted a laptop for 2 weeks because the verb want has the continuous form in itself. Okay, in its nature. Yeah. Tarık has wanted a laptop for 2 weeks. Is it clear? Last time I had an exam was last Monday. It was last Monday. What was it? Last time I had an exam. Okay, this is the subject. Last time I had an exam was last Monday. So I haven't had an exam since last Monday. Even today, I don't have an exam. Okay? I didn't have an exam yesterday. So I haven't had an exam since last Monday. 4. When did you go to Cyprus? How long is it since you went to Cyprus? How long haven't you been to Cyprus? What was the question here? Okay, for example, when did you go to Cyprus? I went to Cyprus last year. How long is it since you went to Cyprus? It has been 1 year. Yes, it is 1 year since I went to Cyprus. How long haven't you been to Cyprus? I went to Cyprus last year, so I haven't been to Cyprus for 1 year. Okay? I haven't been to Cyprus for 1 year. Yusuf's parents haven't punished him for a long time. Nice. It's a long time since Yusuf's parents didn't punish him. Okay. Yusuf's parents haven't punished him for a long time. Okay. Humanity history needs a happy or global turning point. This is the last reading passage. And from this, after this presentation, after this video, we are going to study vocabulary building instead of those reading passages. Yes, enriching our vocabulary, gaining vocabulary, increasing our vocabulary. We are going to make studies about increasing our vocabulary. Okay. Now, 1A says, after the Islamic Renaissance had been founded in the first 5 centuries from the Happy Age, the Western Renaissance was founded from the 16th century on. Is the Renaissance a kind of cultural or political revival? Of course, first and foremost, it's a cultural and it's cultural and civil, cultural and civil revival. Yes. What can be said about the future global or universal Renaissance? Yes, of course, global Renaissance will be on the fields of all aspects of life, and maybe it will be a revival of learning and practicing and applying, learning and applying in all the areas of life. 2A, the Islamic Golden Age had great contribution to the human history and experience. When did the Golden Age or Golden Era of Islam start and finish? Of course, it started in the 6th century, and somebody say it ended in the 12th century. Okay, after 5 centuries. What was that development, material or spiritual? It was both physical, material, and spiritual. What is the role of Transaxiana in this revival period? Yes, Transaxiana played a vital role in this revival period. Yes, a lot of learned people came about during that time. Okay. They say that the Islamic Golden Age started in the 7th century and ended in the 16th century. Why do some say that it ended in the 13th century? Yes, maybe it slowed down. It started to slow down in the 13th century, and it still kept his speed until the 16th century. When the Renaissance started in the West in the 16th century. If the Islamic Renaissance hadn't happened, would Western Renaissance have happened? Of course, this is a very important question. So it's a matter of accumulation of knowledge and experience from the first man on this world on. Okay, the House of Wisdom or Beit al-Hikmah was founded, passive sentence, was founded between the years 754 and 775. Muslim, Jewish, and Christian people had the opportunity to share information, ideas, and culture there. Wasn't it a turning point in the humanity history on behalf of mutual love, mutual respect, harmony, solidarity, prosperity, peace, well-being, just and yes, of course, it was an important turning point, milestone in the history of humanity. During the Islamic Golden Age, why do you think the Muslims showed a strong interest in scientific knowledge, aesthetic feelings, and ethical behavior? Because the atmosphere or the nature of that situation requires all of them, all the perspectives. A revival perspective does not require only one perspective, okay? Not only science, for example, but it includes science besides art, aesthetics, ethics, religion. Yes, it requires a lot of fields of life and a lot of viewpoints, a lot of perspectives. Yes, this is our motto. Humanity's story needs a happy global turning point. Okay. Yes, thank you for watching and see you next video.